All right, guys, here we are to watch the trailer for the movie Winchester.
I've never heard of this, but it has Helen Mirren.
So this is about the Winchester house. So she was the
most haunted house in all America.
Yeah, as I understand it.
Or history, maybe it's not America.
So she's the wife of the man who invented the Winchester rifle, and apparently all the ghosts of the people that have been killed by her husband's product haunt her or something along those lines. So she had this house and she kept building on it, like always changing it. There's like stairways that lead to nowhere and doors that go to brick walls and blah 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 to like throw off the spirits. And it was something where she's kept remodeling the house over and over again so that they would never be able to like get her.
That sounds amazing. I thought you were making a PUBG joke for the first like 10 seconds of your explanation.
No, that
with the Winchester rifle.
That's all true.
Holy
I don't know
shit.
how much of it happens in this movie.
No, it says it says inspired by true events, but
yeah.
Whenever I see that these days, I assume that those true events are that same like couple that used to investigate paranormal stuff.
Well, actually, they
had the fucking.
They may have gone there.
Yeah,
I don't know if
that's
they're in
all
this.
horseshit. So when they say based on true events, it's like based on a story that we mostly made up that was based on a thing.
Well,
that
I don't
can't
know.
be verified.
I don't know if she actually was. If
No.
She was haunted.
But this sounds real. But this sounds really awesome.
She was super freaked out, and she was doing all these things to avoid them from getting her.
So that's perfect for me because I love a true story of haunting, but I love that it's like more about like, and then they did this, and then they did that, or like the human.
And this house still exists.
Human
You can
reaction
tour
to
this
the thing.
house.
Let's do it.
Let's check it out.
Let's tour the house. I mean.
So not that looks bad.
Oh no, you don't like this?
It looks like it has a tremendous production value. The house looks cool. Has great actors. Helen Mirren is amazing. It's just there's a thing that I would have wanted from this, where it would have showed more of the like them running through a weird pattern of the house, closing doors and like.
Yeah, it looks like the set is like 3 hallways or whatever, but still.
It does. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's taking full advantage of the cool thing and like doors dropping off and this and that. And maybe it's just this trailer. I'm going to hang with it because I like the idea. I think this is a cool thing. But this trailer did not sell me on it. I wasn't like, yeah, man, that nails and shit and a weird, like, sloth's cousin coming at people.
That was, I'm sold. The only thing that I didn't like was that weird, and the shots in there twice, they turned the lantern, there's a weird head thing there.
Yeah,
and I'm
the exact same shot.
Yeah, like, why are you showing me that? That was, like, the weirdly out of place.
That's the villain,
ruining it or whatever the fuck for me or whatever. But, like, oh, no, built on the orders of a grieving widow, 13 nails, like, weird rules and stuff like that, and all these people like, yep, bitch is crazy, but she pays us, let's just do all this weird shit. Like, that's a great vibe.
Well, this is the union job you're looking for. It's a never-ending thing. I'm always in work. This is great. Overtime, yeah.
The never-ending assault on the paranormal that this crazy widow makes you do. No, and like kids singing, violin music, weird possession shit, blood going down, painting, right? Has all like the basic stuff, but in a way that I don't like. That's when I know that I'm sold on something, is when I see shit that if you told me, oh, let me explain like what the trailer's given out, and I go, that all sounds like shit. But then when I watch it, I go, oh, it's really pretty good. Like that's when I go like yes or whatever. So Helen Mirren and the other guy even whose name I don't, Jason something. But
it's just the vibe. It doesn't give me, and again, it could just be the cut of this trailer. That kid singing though, if I'm in that room and like there's some weird shit happening, and all of a sudden I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm like, what are you, creepy ass falsetto singing motherfucker? Get the hell out of here.
Also, like I'm still waiting for like the quote unquote realistic horror movie that's not a comedy where someone's like, "Why are you singing? Stop singing! Like this is not the time for singing, Billy or something like that." Because what would you just stare at the kid? I guess you would, because you're like, "I'm so petrified" or whatever.
Well, I've heard of people like humming or whistling or when they're scared, and that could be his thing. I don't know if
cut
it's addressed.
Cut it out.
But yeah, he'd catch a slap. But like, there's one shot where like the maid opens a door to nothing and like is just dusting. I would have liked like running down the hallways and that shit.
And they're showing that like roof-like structures are like right inside the building or whatever and all that shit. Yeah, but it does seem like
as long as it takes advantage of that.
I doubt it'll be enough for you. I think it'll be just a sprinkling.
You have a 7-floor mansion. If you don't like actually do things, and I imagine they couldn't actually shoot at the place. This is probably all a reenactment, a recreation of the set.
It's a dramatization, you see.
It's a dramatization.
You see, we call this a film. Yeah.
But I would like it to be good. With such crazy, awesome like source material, I would hate for them to fall short. Have you ever seen Rose Red?
That sounds really familiar, but no.
Rose Red is a Stephen King book turned into a like miniseries movie, and it's a similar thing. I imagine it was inspired by the Winchester house. It was a lady, and like people died. I forget what their business was, but like a lot of people were dead in the building of this house, and it was haunted. And like a gypsy or fortune teller told her, like, when this house is completed, you're gonna die. And so she never stopped. And the house just kept, like, she kept making the house more and more and more and this and bigger.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But it's, like, horribly haunted, and this, like, group of people come in there to, like a psychic and a blah, blah, and a this. I can touch objects and tell things. I can do that. And, like,
oh, no.
The demons, and, like, slowly starts to try to kill them and shit.
So it's like a set of paranormal warriors.
Pretty much.
Like paranormal investigators, like, fighting the most hot.
There's, like, an autistic girl who's, like, a telekinetic. There's, like, all this cool shit.
Let's watch that movie.
It's a good movie. It's like 4.5 hours. I want to say.
It's a Stephen King thing, yeah.
But it's very good.
It's way too long. This is trademark.
And this is not nearly as good as that, in my opinion.
Wow. Okay. No, I mean this has like its own thing. I haven't seen the other thing. I don't think that they have to compete. I think they can both exist in the world.
Oh God, no! Everything competes.
Everything competes.
You only have so much time in your life, so you have to weigh everything against something else. And if I have to directly go like this, I think I've already seen a better version of this. I probably won't watch this. I would watch something else that I haven't seen before.
I would give this a chance.
If I saw another trailer,
yeah.
if I saw another trailer that like blew me away, I'd be into it. But on spec, there are more things in the world than this that I'd want to see more. I think.
Well, you wouldn't watch Rose Red again, though.
I might actually.
Else. Oh damn. Well, so I would like to see Rose Red, but I would also give this a chance. Helen Mirren and all that stuff, and I think
no, and she's great. But I also there's the thing, like, and Anthony Hopkins has done this to me, where I'm like
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, where I'm like, as you get older, you just sign in paychecks, and like, you're like, I'll do whatever.
Well, she did that Night in the Woods thing and a few other things that I didn't see because they weren't like up my alley, but that people were like, "What's going on?" What?
She was in.
Wasn't that a long time ago?
Yeah, that was like one of her.
Yeah, I mean, recently.
I'm just saying, you do a lot for paychecks.
Caligula is a classic.
Caligula, the movie where a man puts his hand in mashed potatoes and then straight into another man's ass.
Was it mashed potatoes?
It was mashed potatoes.
I thought it was some sort of cream of some sort.
Cream of mashed potatoes.
Cream of lubricating potatoes. On that note, I think we have a split decision then?
Yeah.
Or are you actually saying thumbs down?
I do not want to see this now. At the moment, no.
You can't thumbs down something that looks like it was like much of like a real movie.
It looks like a generic movie to me.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem to be enough like this. You know what I mean? You probably don't. Let us know in the comments what you think about this, guys. Until next time, don't die in a fire, and we will see you then.
The house on the 13th Winchester room.
I think, honestly, having her in it might make it worse.
You think? Why?
I think because you could have taken the budget for her and made things better. Like, how much do you think she gets?
And had more than just one hallway.
Yeah.
Hello,
internets. I just love watching JustDaggers. If you enjoyed this video as much as I have, click that subscribe button. Peace out, homies. I gotta go.